Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another We Don't Know, sent in by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of putting together your first thumbnails for YouTube way back in 2012, thinking that you knew what you were doing, but that shit was in Microsoft Paint and looked like ass.
How do I even make a sound for that?
That's your job! That sounds like a you problem! Get out there and do it!
Fire Kathleen Kennedy already! I'm cheating. I'm cheating.
Wait, what?
I'm cheating.
Oh, you wanted a Star Wars sound?
This guy, man. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi, man!
I know!
How did you not? How
Adobe.
did you not? How?
I saw Adobe and I was like, oh, fuck it, we'll go this route instead. Listen, they can't all be winners. Just like Kathleen Kennedy, who has been a consistent loser for longer than she should have been able to be in her position. Down here at the bottom left.
Yeah.
Will they also be a loser? Tune in next time to find out. It is the Blue Protoss Live Wraith, and in the top right, Adobe Kenobi. The Red Zerg. Yes, I do remember back when we were first doing. Why does Discord keep booting me out of the friggin' stream? That's so fucking weird. I do remember doing our first thumbnails in Paint, and my god.
Oh, they were bad, huh?
They were bad.
But you know what?
I eventually had to succumb to Adobe, which I'm still unfortunately under the thumb of Adobe to this day.
Yeah, Adobe takes my money every year too. But you know what though? Those thumbnails were ass. But those were our biggest viewing days, man. Make it make sense.
It's true. Well, the thumbnails weren't as important back then.
True.
Was part of it for sure. Like there were like the ways in which traffic was driven to videos back then was different. And I gotta be honest, better. And I don't just say that because we were getting more views back then. That was more a function of the height of StarCraft popularity, etc., etc. It was just the smaller content creation space was flourishing far better back then, it feels like, than it is now. And more importantly, it didn't necessitate non-stop clickbait. Like,
True.
Even the people that don't want to clickbait are clickbaiting, and then in the video, like, when the comments are like, why are you clickbaiting? You'd be like, I'm sorry, but if I don't, nobody will fucking see this video, and I hate it, and then we're here. So, I'll take me back to the Microsoft Paint days. You know what? Take me back to when you could rate videos on YouTube out of 5 stars.
Wow, you're going there.
Because we started when that was still a thing.
That's true. That's true. I forgot that was even a thing. You know what is a thing though? I need everybody to hit the like button. All right, because unfortunately that's just the reality. 5 stars. That's the new 5 stars. Yes. And also, what the sweet tits is this build? Like, what is this? No gas, opened up with a forge, going up with a bunch of zealots.
This looks like something I'd do.
Yeah.
This looks like some opening I would fucking do. The difference is I'd put the cannons behind the fucking pylons and not in front of them. But hey, he's up here and he's got some zealots going, and one of them's a little confused, but he's getting up there. He'll eventually join the rest. And honestly, if he just goes into the freaking line right here, he can do some work, but instead, he's gonna do this.
No.
Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, at least this is a good choke. This is the best possible choke for him, but he should have already been in the mineral line, dude.
Casted and directed by Kathleen Kennedy. That attack was absolutely horrible.
This is like watching a Disney Plus Star Wars show, man. It's just not it. It's just not it.
9 times out of 10. I guess Andor was really good, but I was so done with Star Wars by the time it came around, I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
Yeah, I actually hear Andor is some of the best Star Wars ever made, let alone like just this new era of Disney Wars
in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I
probably should watch it, but I'm just burnt out on
I'm not gonna.
Star
I'm done.
Wars.
I'm done. I've been done on the Star Wars kick. I just, we're at the point now where we appreciate the prequels. That's where we're at.
That's when you know.
That's just where we're at.
I mean, my God.
Like, and I'm not even joking.
Rose-tinted glasses.
No.
I mean, that shit is just, that's when you know you've done some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Terrible work.
The prequels had some great moments, but like, in comparison to the originals, then the prequels, it's not even a comparison. But then when you compare this new stuff to the prequels, you realize the prequels isn't actually all that bad, because the new stuff is actually just horrific. I mean, I can't. Anyway, it is what it is. Just get rid of Kathleen Kennedy, please, and everything will be fine. You
know what? Well, because there's nothing happening in this game right now. I will say this. When I watched the prequels again when I was older, I mean, I loved them when I was a kid because they were targeted for kids, obviously. Like, the prequels were way more kid-centric than the original 3. And that's where some people have criticism for it, for the prequels. But to me, it felt like George had a lot of really great, like, I don't want to say Game of Thrones ideas, but Game of Thrones in terms of, like, he clearly wanted to have areas of the prequels be a little bit more highbrow, like the political discussion, and get people a little bit more on board with the politics happening in the Star Wars universe that were driving the decisions that were, behind why are the good guys and bad guys fighting. And he just never seemed to be able to quite
get
that in there, because he was still also trying to sell toys. And that was like the downfall, I think, of the prequels for me. Other than the dialogue writing, woof. I mean, everyone hated on Hayden Christensen and the guy who played Jar Jar, but listen, they did their best with what they were given. And damn it, how are you supposed to make that sand line work?
Hayden Christensen
for real.
He married Rachel Bilson, all right? So
he won.
He got the W. He got Summer from OC. So hey,
that was your biggest crush as a young man.
It was.
If memory serves.
Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. I had a poster. Jeff
just said it definitely was 3 times because he literally mentally went back in time to when he was rubbing one out to a Rachel Bilson poster. He went there. It happened in real time. You heard it happen.
Oh my fuck. Oh, shut up. We got a big drop here coming from Obi Kenobi. Huge drop. The Lings are in, but they're getting absolutely smoked by 40 different cannons in the mineral lines, and just like that, from one throw to the other.
Rip.
I don't even know who's winning this game at this point. What a weird back and forth this is. 29 drones to 18. Still no warp gate research. We've got 2 robotics facilities. This is you. This is you, for sure.
Hey, except I actually get warp gate now. We've progressed to the point where I'm getting warp gate.
True.
But the rest of this build definitely looks like something I'd be cooking. Like, no doubt, in my mind.
All right.
He's going again.
You know what? This might pan out. Because I mean, the cannons are now halfway dead. He's picking up his units right now. This is a doom drop. This is a doom drop. This is a lot of Lings, bro. There's a lot of Lings.
Oh, he's got the queens this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a different animal than the last time. The queens are in there. There's a lot of Lings. If he had
beautiful
like a couple
pickup.
of banelings in here, this would be crazy.
Beautiful pickup. Decent Warp Prism Micro. Needs to get those Immortals in. Now the cannon from the right side is putting in work as well. And this is not going Zerg's way again. Obi-Wan Kenobi trying to penetrate the audience of Disney, but realizing he's on Disney Plus, and Kathleen Kennedy is saying yes and no to every single decent thing that Star Wars had and killing it slowly. You know what we need? We need more Rey. That's what we need. Said no one.
Apparently that's what we're getting though.
Says no
word
one
on the street.
Yeah. All right. Oh man.
Well, listen, you know what I feel like, other than that cannon coming into play there, and obviously Immortals for the queens, the Zealots kind of serendipitously ended up between those 2 gateways there on the left-hand side.
Yep.
And I don't think that was intentional, but it happened.
It worked.
And it allowed them to just kind of carve their way through all of those residual Zerglings, and allowed him to then clean up the rest. Now, what is he going to do with this warp prism here? He definitely looks like he wants to be cooking something, but he can't, at this point, if you had 2 drops, you have to assume that he's got something set up close by, and maybe you want to, like, get an observer or something.
He does. He has
and
one
just
here.
Look.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
just look around.
Maybe send that bitch out. Yeah, give a little look-see. See what's going on here. But he does want to go up here. Now, 2 Immortals, you open that bitch up, you pop out a bunch of Zealots, you can do some serious work, but if you wait too much longer, you're gonna need all of that back at base, and if the timing is poor, and you just warp cycled out of your friggin' warp prism, and then the drop comes right after, that's gonna be down bad.
I think this is gonna be one of those, like, classic, he's dropping and then he's attacking, or dropping all at the same time. And it's probably gonna end up being some sort of weird base race, but we'll find out. The Overlords are starting to look around. They're trying to see where's all of this stuff, or is he? Well, actually, what is he looking for? I'm not actually sure. Okay, well, I mean, here we are. He's gonna warp in a bunch of Zealots. Hey, this is weird. Yeah,
that's a lot of Zealots in one. It's weird, but here it goes. It's happening.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, as you were pointing out, I mean, really, I did expect like the next attack from Adobe Kenobi to be happening, but luckily for him, he's Zerg, and he still had a whole shitload of units at home, and all of those Zealots get eaten up immediately. And now Live Wraith is going to have to go back home and rethink his position again. Can we get a production tab up here? I'm wondering what Live Wraith is gonna... Okay, so his response to seeing all that is appropriately...
Yeah.
Immortals. However, there are so many units going to his base right now that as nice as this is, I don't think he's gonna have anything to do about it. He's got 24 Zerglings now that are also in production for Adobe Kenobi. That's just a lot of roach.
That's all the roach.
That is a shitload of roach.
Yes, I mean, you're gonna need like 8 Immortals to deal with this. This is... 2 Immortals are just gonna get one volley.
Ideally, some Guardian shields even on top of the Immortals, and probably some good force fields.
You need everything, and it ain't gonna work.
You need more than I think Live Wraith has at his disposal mechanically.
Oh, but if he goes into all of these cannons,
oh please no!
Don't throw this.
Not like this.
No, God, no.
Not like this.
Oh no! Oh, he managed to get the drop. Here it comes. Oh man, this is not looking good. There's 2 Immortals out, 2 more about to drop, now 4, he's got a really good spot. Now if he just single,
oh my god,
if he just picks one up at a time, he might actually pull this off. No, it's horrible War Prism Micro. just terrible War Prism Micro there.
Well, he's trying.
He's pulling it off though, Adam.
And you know what? It happened.
How?
He has enough Immortal. Well, okay. So he split the roaches. The roaches went in. They were attacking cannons largely instead of the Immortals.
Yes.
The Immortals then thinned the numbers out.
Yes.
And that's it. And I think he might have. The cannons might have gotten. I couldn't quite catch it. Might have gotten 1 Immortal before it fully dropped. But there was a lot that happened there that was kind of a bit lucky.
Yeah.
For Live Wraith again, just like the Zealots before. This time though, it was the roaches that were just attacking the wrong shit, and they were split, which both of those things needed to happen for him to survive, because if all those roaches were in the same place
it's over.
at the same time.
It's over.
I don't care if they're attacking cannons, I don't care if they're attacking pylons, I don't care if they're attacking fucking Kathleen Kennedy's front door, they all gonna get in and kill everything.
Oh, 100%.
This is way better of a result than I expected for Live Wraith, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, infinitely better of a result. I didn't think he was gonna survive that, but unfortunately he took, he's gonna pick up some free Overlords.
Does he have Blink?
Just jam-packed. No, he doesn't, but they're jam-packed right now with units, and he's walking over into a death trap here. A lot of Banelings. He needs to not throw all of these, and oh yes, that was a smart move, backing off there. You know, I actually don't know who's gonna win now. This is a decent amount of Immortals. I mean, we've got a game. We've got a game. It's a sloppy one.
He needs some Zealots to try to just
meat shield it in the front
line.
Yes.
Yeah, he needs something like that.
Another drop.
If he can get that far, he's in business. And another drop is in.
Yeah, but he's splitting up.
Now, can he get up the ramp in time?
He's splitting up, though. He needs to pick these units up and get out of there. He does not want to take this fight. He needs to get out of dodge, and he does just that. A beautiful little harassment, almost Terran-esque, the way he went in there and did a drop and then did damage. Now he's going to try and run up into the natural and kill out everything in there. This might actually work out. He needs to get some sentries in here. He knows it's coming. This is a huge amount of units. The Immortals, though, are all there. The Zerg is not going to be able to get a surround on everything. He needs to back up and get all those Banes in front, soaking them into some of those Immortals, but those Immortals are fucking caked up all the way up the ramp, and this ain't working out for Zerg. What the hell?
Caked up from the fucking feet up are those Immortals right now, and survived again. Live Wraith, somehow, some way, yet another choke
Use your Warp Prism and pick up units! Like, oh my god, it's just like it's the slowest pickup of all time.
How many kills do these Immortals have at this
all
point?
All of them. All of them. 16, 28,
16,
15,
28?
24, and 10. What? Okay.
That sounded like we were reading out measurements for fucking women in a Nelly video on that shit. My god, what the fuck?
Uh-oh, these
and now
Immortals,
they're on the mid-map. Don't throw them away. Why would you do that?
No!
You fool!
Oh my god.
They're alive.
My
Why?
god! How? How?
1 HP!
Oh my good. Oh my, now he's stringing them in. He's not even focusing on the Immortals that are hurt. Only one of them goes down. And my goodness, he still has 4 Immortals. This is action-packed. This is like,
meanwhile,
this is nuts.
Meanwhile, another drop again. Production is now gone for Live Wraith. And so is he going to try to base Wraith? I mean, look, listen.
Just go.
He's had as many horseshoes up his ass as one individual ever has, and he should probably open an OnlyFans to try and prove the point. I don't think that's going to continue, though. I think the luck is about to run out.
I think so, too. That's a lot of queens, brother.
There ain't
no
way.
That's a lot of queens. That's a lot of lings. Yes, at least he's warping in Zealots. He's got a big meat shield. He should be able to chop down these lings pretty easily. The question is, will he get off transfuses? The queens aren't even in the fight now. Half of them are already out. Oh my god, no! He's doing it again. Obi-Wan Kenobi cannot get a W thanks to Kathleen Kennedy's direction. Just absolutely spent $4 billion to just completely destroy one of the single greatest IPs known to man. 4 Immortals. I think maybe 3 Zealots died in that whole engagement. How?
Bro, wait! Where are the units in the fucking base? Did he abandon the attack?
He picked them up. Look, he's bringing them back home.
Holy fuck, no! He's in a fucking corner. Don't do it! Don't do it!
It's over. It's game, bro. Wraith is gonna win this game.
No fucking
and
shot.
And it's insane.
No shot.
Don't ask me how. It just happened. Y'all saw it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh my god.
This is nuts. There it is.
What
there it is.
Fuck?
What a game.
Stop them now. Stop the madness. What the fuck?
Yes.
That's the greatest throw possibly. I'm not even fucking joking right now.
Yes.
Listen up, cucks. Hit the like button, because that shit might have been the greatest throw in 13 years.